Excuse the interruption, but we're getting breaking news on the Philadelphia. Apparently, just moments ago, there was an accident.
What's unique about Command & Conquer 3 is that, unlike other games, you're the commander and the actors address you directly.
This is Joe Kukin from Command & Conquer 3.
For CNC, we really felt that we had to have actors, human beings, delivering the story because there's a degree of richness that comes across in the performance that you just cannot get out of digital characters right now.
We discussed everything. We discussed live action, we discussed CG actors.
Command & Conquer was known as a sort of a pioneer of the live action, what was known at the time as FMVs.
In the end, the audience expectation of what a CNC game is all about won out, and we went with the FMVs.
How many games do you play where you really interact or that you literally emotionally get involved with?
There are a lot of people on the team who have tremendous passion for the Tiberium universe and adore the game fiction with Kane and GDI and Nod and Tiberium. It's just a very compelling world and one that we're all very attached to emotionally since this is what got a lot of us into real-time strategy games.
The overall vision for the cinematics in CNC3 was, number one, to give it a higher production value than they've ever had before, really modern look. The camera work, have a real documentary feel to it. The overall stylization, somewhat like Three Kings, the film, where it has this bleach bypass look. And to just give it a really, high-end production value.
Bringing in live actors and full motion video to the game really takes everything up a level. It's more difficult that way because you have to translate what's very tiny and from a whole different sort of camera view in the game in something that's much more intimate and character based. And you're sort of thinking about both things the whole time you're making this game because the full motion video was such a big part of the previous Command & Conquer games.
But once we realized the potential of what we had here, we went all out.
The war to end all wars. Go ahead, my son. Push the button. Inscribe your place in history with the blood of GDI.
Commander, all hell's broken loose. Nod's launched preemptive strikes in every major blue zone across the board.
And Kane has sown the seeds of his own destruction.
Commander, I need your help. I've requested reinforcements in Australia. Kane refused.
When this all works out, tell Kane who drew up the plan.
The casting of the game was interesting because we really wanted a range of people. We wanted some actors in there that had science fiction history. I mean, Lando Calrissian, how can you beat that?
Let me tell you who we are. We are the ones the public has entrusted to protect them. We have a responsibility to uphold that trust.
These are complicated characters who have interesting conflicts. We knew we had to find the right people to play these characters, and we were really gratified as we went through the casting process to find people like Billy D. Williams and Tricia Helfer and Grace Park and Josh Holloway all express interest in being a part of this project because they like the story and they like the characters they were going to play.